Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the HGP Sportcast. We start with tennis news. Several youths were awarded over the weekend for their contribution to the sport throughout 2017, as the Ghana Tennis Association held its annual year-end awards ceremony. Here's more. The president of the association thanked the athletes and their parents for their support through 2017, which he noted was a very successful year since the association hosted the 2017 Cup of the Guyanas and won.
Thank you all for the hard work you would have put in last year, 2017, to our sponsors for supporting tournaments, officials, executive members, players, parents, and coaches. All of this would not be possible. 2017 would definitely not be possible.
President of the Ghana Tennis Association, Jamal Goodluck. Brian Smith, representing the National Sports Commission, assured the association that it will continue to show support as they forge ahead to further develop the sport in Guyana. He also encouraged the association to spread its wings to the hinterland areas.
We'd like to challenge you in 2018 to possibly reach into the hinterland. I know facilities will be a problem, but let us see how best we can possibly partner to have some programs into the hinterland. If I can, say this, but 2018 will see much of the thrust of the National Sports Commission being towards reaching into the hinterland and deeper than the coast. So, thank you very much.
22 awards were given to young and veteran tennis players who performed exceptionally in 2017. The top female player of the year was Christy Campbell, who recently completed the 2017 Trophy Stall Open tournament as the ladies' champion. Christy said hard work is the reason for her success.
Well, usually I get to the gym for 6 a.m. from Monday to Friday, and then later in the afternoon from about 4 to 6 I do some tennis training and, go about other stuff.
She encouraged young girls with a passion for any sport to follow their dreams and study hard, adding that they too can be successful at anything they put their minds to. Christy said in 2018 she is expected to represent Guyana overseas and is working very hard to ensure she brings home a title. The association also released their 2018 calendar of events and encouraged more persons to become involved in the many tournaments planned for the year. Veteran Venus Williams knocked out by 20-year-old unseeded Belinda Bencic in the first round of the Australian Open tennis tournament. Here's more. Belinda Bencic, ranked 78, won 6-3, 7-5 on the opening day in Melbourne, sending Venus Williams packing from the tournament. She reached the top 10 as an 18-year-old, but a wrist injury led her to drop to 318 in rankings in November. Bencic has now won 16 tours in a row and 28 of her last 31 as she races back up the rankings. Bencic had lost to Williams 4 times in the past, forcing her to change tactics. The match had been widely viewed as the pick of the first round draw. With Bencic's low ranking, there was no indication of the threat she posed to the 5th seed and 7-time Grand Slam champion Williams. With defending champion Serena Williams absent following the birth of her first child, it is only the 3rd time in 20 years that neither Williams sisters has reached the second round at the Grand Slam. We turn our attention to cricket. West Indies under-19 were trounced by the New Zealand under-19 last Saturday on the first day of the ICC under-19 World Cup in New Zealand. Stanford Howard has more.
New Zealand under-19 elected to field first, and the Windies' opening pair of Keegan Simmons, 92, not out, and Kilman Mellis, 78, put their best foot forward to build a 123 runs opening partnership. After the partnership was broken by Jacoba Bulka, the scorecard of the remainder of the batting lineup looked like a tally sheet, except for Alec Antes, who mustered 26. The Caribbean boys mustered 233 for 8 from their allotted 50 overs. The Kiwis under-19 reply started a bit shaky when Ronaldo Ali Mohammed took the first victim for his side, with the Kiwis having 46 runs on the board. It was opener Jacob Buller, 83, and Finn Allen, 115, who steered the Kiwis under-19 home in the 40th over, with 8 wickets to spare. Reporting for the HGP Sportscast, I'm Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford. The Milwaukee Bucks couldn't stand the heat as the Miami Heats, with their second consecutive win, puts them just a game back of 3rd place of Cavaliers. Stanford has more.
In Sunday night NBA action between the Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks outshot the Heat in the thinnest of margins to end the first quarter 23-21. In the second, Miami were on the tail of the Bucks, with both teams scoring 20 points apiece to end the first half 43-41. Hassan Whiteside helped spark the third quarter offense outburst in which the Heat outscored the Bucks 30-16 with 9 of his 15 points. Trailing 48-46 with 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third quarter, the Heat used a 14-0 run to take the lead for good, as Gorgon Darrick scored 11 of his 25 points in the fourth quarter. Darrick hit 3 of his 4 3-pointers in the final period, 97-79. The Heat now pull one game closer to Cleveland's Cavaliers for third place in the Eastern Conference standings. Reporting for the AGP Sportscast, I'm Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford, and that has brought us to the end of this edition of the HGP Sportscast. Before we go, remember, adversity causes some men to break and others to break records. Goodbye.